I recently watched the 1985 Brewster's Millions, and while I didn't love it, I thought it was an okay experience, and then I realised that the 1945 version was on, I think, Pluto, certainly one of the streaming sites, and I thought, well, I might as well give it a go, and I'm pleased to say that I quite enjoyed it. I'm going to try and not compare it to the 85 version, but I will just say I think it was a little bit better. I think the narrative was more enjoyable, so if you've seen the 85 version, I do recommend this one. And if you've seen this one but not the other one, although I don't think the other one's quite as good, I do recommend it as well. This was released, of course, 1945. It's directed by Allan Dwan, written by Herzig, Charles Rogers, and Wilkie C. Mahoney, based on the 1902 novel and the 1906 play, Brewster's Millions. And we have a cast including Dennis O'Keefe, Helen Walker, June Havoc, and various others. Very well-written characters, very good performances, and well, the narrative's pretty decent. Our protagonist, Montague L. Brewster, has come into some inheritance of 8 million. What I've really found interesting about this is in the 85 version, it's 30 million, and he has to spend 3 million in 30 days, whereas in this version, Brewster has to spend 1 million in almost double the time. So I thought that was pretty fascinating, and I won't say exactly what happens, but we have some similar rules where at the end of it, he's not allowed to have anything to show for it, so he can't just go and buy a house or a car or anything like that. He has to get very creative with how he spends the money. And the reason for this is because he will be so fed up of spending the money and he'll not feel great, where at the end of it, he'll have nothing to show for it, that it'll make him not want to then go and spend all of the rest of the inheritance in one go, which seems pretty sensible. I still think that they could have achieved this without making him spend an eighth of the inheritance, but nevertheless, that's the premise, and I rather enjoyed it. And I will say, again, I don't want to compare them too directly, but if you've seen the 85 version, it's not just exactly the same. There are some differences, and I found it to be a really good narrative. The pacing's very good. There's a lot of creativity. Obviously, Brewster has to get quite creative with how he's spending things. And in general, I thought the narrative worked well, it flowed well, the pacing was really good. Brewster is a very likeable character, and I found him to be very easy to follow, easy to get on with, wanted the best for him, was curious to see how he'd handle things. Does he get the millions at the end of it? Well, I'm not going to say it, but I will say that it's an enjoyable story. It's very well executed. I haven't read the novel or the play or seen the play, so I can't compare. I can't say if it's exactly the same or not, but certainly, judging it on its own, I thought it was a good experience. I preferred it to the 85 version, but I'd love to know what you think of it if you watched both of them. Which one did you think was the better film, or for you, more enjoyable? Personally, I thought the 1945 Brewster's Millions was very entertaining, great story, great performances, well-written characters. All things considered, I thought it was a decent film, and I'm happy to recommend it.